15 modal helping verbs in a single sentence or in one sentence. What is the specialty of this? Welcome friends to Avi's English Grammar. Today we have a very special video on modal helping verbs. We know that there are 12 modal helping verbs in English, but today we have a very different video on modal helping verbs. We have taken 15 modal helping verbs in a single sentence. See the heading, see the title, modal helping verbs. You know there are 12 modal helping verbs in English, from shall to, ought to. There are 12 modal helping verbs: shall, should, will, would, can, could, may, might, must, ought to, need to, dare to. And two modal helping verbs have the some similar words, such as must has a 3 similars: have to, has to, and had to, and would has 1 similar: used to. See the sentences. 15 modal heading is modal helping verbs, and 15 modal helping verbs in one sentence means we have used 15 modal helping verbs in a single sentence or in one sentence. See the structure of sentence using modal helping verbs. The sentence structure is subject plus modal helping verb plus V1 plus object plus rest of the sentence. What is the specialty of this modal helping verb? V1 is compulsory with all the modal helping verbs. Only one V1 is compulsory after the modal helping verbs. See, we are taking 15 different sentences, one sentence, and the sentence is same, but we have used 15 different modal helping verbs, and all the modal helping verbs have different conditions. All the conditions I have given in the brackets. Sentence number 1 is I shall go to marriage. I shall go to marriage. What shall the modal helping verb indicate? Shall indicate the less definiteness or less certainty. The second say I will go to marriage. What indicate the modal helping verb? Will indicate the definiteness or certainty. In the third sentence, I should go to a marriage. Should indicates advice or suggestion. Advice or suggestion means each and every sentence has very different meaning. All the sentences do not have the same meaning. We have to differentiate between all the sentences. Number 4, I would go to a marriage. Here would indicates liking, or would also indicates habitual action in the past. Sentence number 5, I can go to a marriage. In the sentence number 5, can indicates ability, capacity, or power. 3 indications the word can indicates. Sentence number 6 is I could go to a marriage. What is the difference between can and could? Can shows present tense and could shows past tense, and both the modal helping verbs indicate the same things: ability, capacity, or power. What is the difference between these two sentences? One is in present tense and another is in past tense. Sentence number 7 is I may go to a marriage. Here may indicate the possibility or probability, and sometimes may is also used for permission. And the sentence number 8 is I might go to a marriage. I might go to a marriage means here might indicates big possibility or less possibility. So we have to differentiate among all the words when we use them. Sentence number 9. In this sentence there is another modal helping verb, it is must. What must indicates? The must indicates obligation or compulsion. So the sentence has very different meaning. Sentence number 10, there is ought to. Ought to indicates moral obligation, social obligation or duty. These three different things indicate by ought to. Need to, dare to and used to. These are very different modal helping verbs because need to, dare to and used to are called the semi-modals in English. Because why these modal helping verbs are called the semi-modals? Because these modal helping verbs can be used as helping verb or main verb. So these are called the modal semi-modals. Need to. Need to, we know the meaning of need. Need to indicates necessity. Next modal helping verb is dare to. Dare to indicates courage. Number 13, I used to go to a marriage. Here used to indicate the habitual action in the past, because used to is the similar of would the modal helping verb. And sentence number 14 and 15, I have to go to marriage. Here have to indicates obligation or compulsion, because have to, has to and had to are the similars of must. They both the four modal helping verbs have the same meaning. Must, have to, has to and had to have the same meaning. Only had to indicates past tense and the remaining indicates present tense. The last is I had to go to a marriage. Here had to indicate the obligation or compulsion. Only this sentence is in the past tense. But we have not taken has to, because we cannot take has after I. So I have not taken the sentence of using has to. See, we have taken 15 different modal helping verbs in a single sentence. We can say the sentences like I shall go to marriage, I will go to marriage, I should go to marriage, I would go to marriage, I can go to marriage, I could go to marriage, I may go to marriage, I might go to marriage, I must go to marriage, I ought to go to marriage, I need to go to marriage, I dare to go to marriage, I used to go to marriage, I have to go to marriage, I had to go to marriage. All the sentences have different meaning. All the sentences do not indicate the same meaning. And so if we want to speak in English, these sentences are very important.